It is, you know.
Well, I can't get my bearings at all. They've moved the door. Have they moved the door?
No, no, that's the same.
Well, I wouldn't know it.
This is my mum. She used to run this place.
Oh, she's told me all about you know. She's a real blabbermouth. I know everything.
Oh, she's not reliable, you know. Mind, neither am I, because I forget a lot since my stroke. But I suppose it's a blessing. And if you plonked me down here, I'd never have known where I was.
Yes, well, it has changed.
Well, I hope so, or I am getting bad.
Oh, of course, you're here for the wedding.
Oh, aye. Oh, you best sell me a box of hankies.
Hey.
Aye. Well, where is she?
She's in the bathroom, I think.
Is she in a bit of a state?
In a state?
Yeah, big tiz.
No, I've only just got her up. And it wasn't easy. You remember Tracy getting her up, Miss Van Winkle?
On her wedding day?
Yeah, same old routine, reassuringly familiar.
Ah, you just haven't noticed, being a man. She's probably up there having the heebie-jeebies. Tracy, you coming down, love? Your gran's here.
So, anyway, Blanche, how are things at Emily's?
Oh, fine. It's very obliging, isn't he, that Mr. Oh, wouldn't you know?
You mean Percy?
Yeah, Percy, that's right. Nothing is too much trouble.
Oh, well, very glad to hear it.
Emily'll come round to help out, she says.
Oh, well, we've got enough, but I think she'd like to, really.
Oh, no, love.
Morning. Hiya, Gran.
And how are you feeling?
I'm all right.
Could you eat some breakfast, love?
Of course I can eat breakfast.
EBGBs?
It'll take me all day to put my dress on and do my hair.
Ken, tell her, will you?
Tell her what?
Tell her to get worked up or something.
You're daft.
Somebody's got to get excited, with it being a wedding day.
I'm not getting married till 2:30, Mum.
This is 2:30 today.
You were exactly the same.
I was not.
That's something I do remember, just like this one.
Well, I was hiding it.
Anybody would have thought you had an appointment at the optician's.
I had palpitations. I ought to know.
Suppose you are. You've done it often enough. Sorry, joke.
Let's see what you're getting wedding, any road.
Hello, Weatherfield 8827. Oh, yes, of course. Hello. Oh. Right. Well, are you concerned at all? Oh, no. No, I didn't mean... Yeah, right, well, is that all you know? I mean, it's not as if there's been... No, right. Yes, you did the right thing. Yes, the minute you do. Thank you. Bye. Robert didn't come home last night.
Oh, well, stag night.
Yeah, but they can't find him this morning. They don't know where he is.
Well, I think...
Look at that. The hem's coming down.
You get nothing made properly nowadays.
It's brand new, practically.
Practically.
Ken, where do you keep your needles and your sewing things? Ah, I'll nip over to Emily's.
No need to mention it, you think?
Now, listen, have they been in touch with, the best man?
You couldn't get an answer.
Well, stag night. Tell them to stop panicking.
Kiss?
How's that?
Yeah, that's great. I should learn to sew one of these days. Do you like it? I got it from Oxfam.
You can't. You've got to have a new dress to get married in.
Mum, we've had this conversation.
Oh, call me old-fashioned.
I don't know, something old, something new.
You've got something new. I mean, it's not all make do and mend.
Shoes.
Well, that's something at least. Let me see. Child, you can't get married in them.
Why not?
You can't get married in navvy boots. Tell her. Oh, Tracy.
Can I come in?
Oh, of course, yeah. Any news?
No sign.
What? Has something happened?
Has nobody told her?
Well, we were waiting for something a bit more definite.
What's happened?
Is there any more? Do you know any more?
There's not a sign.
Tell me.
Robbie didn't come home last night.
Is that all?
He's not come home. There's no sign of our Robert, and there's no sign of his best man.
Have you checked?
The hospital police. I mean, there's definitely not been...
Done all that. His mum were worried sick. Nout. Me, I've got my own ideas.
And?
I can't wrap it up. I'm no good at all that. But being fair to the lass, I think it best you start thinking...
Thinking...
You might as well cancel the register office, like.
You know your own limitations, Mr. Preston, don't you? Diplomacy isn't your strong suit.
You might think I'm being hard, but the closer it gets to 2:30, the worse it'll be for you. So?
Look, Mr. Preston, I know you don't really want Robbie to marry me, and I'm sorry, but Robbie does. And nobody is cancelling the registry office.
Look, Tracy, I've naught against you. I've given him my advice, that's all. In fact, it's my advice to the pair of you, so happen it's my fault. But I reckon he's done a bunk.
He has not done a bunk. He'll turn up. I'll just go and try this on.
What if something's happened to him?
Mum, nothing has happened to him. He'll be there at 2:30.
You seem very sure.
I am. He loves me.
Haven't been round to the house.
Whose house?
Paul's house, the best man.
Like I said, we've been ringing and ringing and ringing all morning.
But you didn't even bother to go round.
I were round there early, there's nobody there.
Well, before you started to cancel the register office, I'm going round.
You really are a guinea, aren't you?
I've made no secret of it.
What's Tracy done to you?
I'm saying nout. It's hard enough bringing them up these days, I know that, but they don't all end up on drugs.
She made a mistake.
There's enough druggies round our way as it
And
is.
as it happens, she paid for it, and she's not the only one. So don't you come round here telling
I think your son probably knows her better than you do, Mr. Preston. Tracy!
Yeah?
We want to go and see Paul.
We did say, talking, you know, say there's a job going in London and he won't go to London.
I just thought there might be something I could do.
Do you know, I don't think there is.
Mr. Sugden's got the cake ready. Oh, we want somebody with a steady foot to take it down to the Rovers. Where are they all?
Well, Tracy's upstairs, and Ken and Deirdre have just slipped out.
Oh, everything must be under control to a very remarkable degree.
I wouldn't quite say that.
Oh?
They're out now looking for the groom. He's disappeared.
Oh.
The father's been round and said they should cancel. But they haven't, mind. Yet.
Oh. How's Tracy taking it?
Well, it's funny you should say that.
Always happens. It always happens to me.
Oh, Tracy, Tracy.
It's not fair.
Well, whatever you do, you mustn't blame
And I've been
yourself.
eating jelly for weeks. Look at that. I've been growing them, and all I did was open a drawer. It always happens.
I could never grow my nails.
Has my dad got any super glue, do you think? At least it's not the hand that the ring goes on. Tell him to go away. Tell him.
She were right, any road. It's turned up.
Oh, you're not supposed to see me at all before the wedding. We've got to have some traditions.
Greg's mum said you'd been looking for me.
Yes, we've been looking for you.
Well, I'll come round in case Tracy are upset, because it's okay. There's no problem.
Except that on the way back, we cancelled the register office. Oh. I am going to uncancel it, am I? If I can.
Oh, you didn't cancel it.
Tracy, they are unloading ships on Liverpool docks looking for this man.
What for?
Oh.
What's happened?
Oh, the lads sort of took me up in a shipping container, you know, for a laugh.
It's a shipping container.
Oh, don't worry, I know what they are. I've seen enough of them to last me a lifetime. So how are you here?
When the night shift lads found me, they let me
They
out.
found you? We went to that works. Nobody said they'd found you. They said you'd been sealed up and sent off to Saudi Arabia.
Deirdre, love, you're doing yourself no good. Now calm down.
Why did they tell us that?
Well, I said to the night shift lads, didn't I?
Said what?
Well, I said, like, don't let on they'd found me. You know, get Paul and Greg sort of worried, like.
We have been out of our minds.
But I told you that...
I'll ring the police and cancel the manhunt.
You'll need to ring the police because I'm going to murder him.
Hello.
Well, I'm ready.
Yeah, well, it's not everybody can say the same.
It's a good job they're running late.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, am I all right?
Yeah.
Get this on you.
You seen Paul?
Is he not here?
Oh, he's got ring and everything.
You can't get wed without.
Are you up summit meeting?
We don't know what's happened to Paul.
Be on his way to China.
So's Ring, then.
Oh, no, I knew something had gone wrong.
Something?
Mum? Just for...
I promised his memory I'd never take it off.
Well, considering what he has given her, I think he'd let that go.
Preston, we're ready for you now.
Oh, Mum. I love you.
You cried your eyes out.
Somebody should, and I think it ought to be you.
As we still haven't got a best man, and nobody else is offering to make a speech.
Don't ask me, I couldn't make a speech to save me life.
Right, well, if you've all got your glasses filled. Well, I haven't got anything ready to say. And I know you're supposed to have a few jokes for these occasions, but I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you. But to be honest, the day didn't start off on a very comical note. Mind you, there were one or two good punchlines, like the bridegroom was in a container. That was quite good. And we believe he's being shipped to Saudi Arabia aboard the SS Malacca Star. That got us going a bit, didn't it? Now, we may have panicked, but Tracy didn't bat an eyelid. And I think if the stag party had ended with Robert being fired off on a rocket to the moon, she'd have been perfectly sure that he'd have found his way back by 2:30. And I think that says something.
Tracy and Robert.
All the best, kids.
Long life.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Honest, I'm dead sorry. I got the ring.
And where have you been, you big lump?
Don't ask.
No, right.
I'd probably just...
All right, love. Well, be very happy. Look after her.
Well, if she'll let me.
Well, lovey, I never thought we'd be waving you off this afternoon.
You just like making a big fuss, you do.
Listen, I've got no advice on being married. Just stick with it and be happy. Bye.